The size of your capital does not determine the success of your business. Hello? The size of your capital does not determine the success of your business. There are people that started business with 50,000 naira and it succeeded. And there are people that started business with 5 million and it went bankrupt. Hello? There are people that started business with no money at all. And today the business is doing billions in turnover. And there are people that started business with 200 million. And nothing came out of it. The whole money enter one chance. Hello? I know a guy that started business with 10 million. I'm not talking now when 10 million was 10 million. Then he invited me to come to his office for dedication. It was while we were dedicating the office that I now asked him, so what's the plan? When are you starting? He said, I'm looking for money to do products. I said, The 10 million he got, he used it to rent office, paint office, do branding, do logo, do color, do complimentary card, do AC, television. Everywhere was shishi, no business. MDCU, damaging director. So he squandered the entire 10 million on fixed assets. And he didn't have anyone to produce products that he would not say, so kill him, you know this, that's why I say you should pray, Lord, give me wisdom. Everything is not village people. Some of them is just stupidity and foolishness. Hello? So the size of the capital does not determine success. Hello? A man in this church many years ago, in the days of Dubai business, in the early 2000s, when people used to go to Dubai, not talking, Dubai. This man gave 5 million to the wife to go to Dubai. The woman squandered the money. And in this same church, somebody has started the same Dubai business with 200,000. I was there to lay the foundation of their house from the same Dubai business. So 5 million, one person, zero. 200,000, one person, breakthrough. So the money you start with does not matter. In fact, the day the man got angry and brought the wife to my office, they were sitting down. You've heard the story over and over again. Say, can you imagine? The man was just looking like this. You know, some women, Christianity, was just looking and see what is he talking. So when the guy was done, I said, he said, but Pastor, I told him I'm a career person. That's why they give you 5 million, you squander, you say you're a career person. I didn't send him to give me money. He was the one that said, I'm a career person. Pastor, you know a role now. How can I be going to Kimalo Senior Lowo, you know a role now? Pastor, think of it. How can I be going to be asking people for money? These people that are suffering, they bought clothes for 38,000, they pay 20, they pay 18. And I can't be going to be begging them to collect 18,000. When they will pay their suffering. They can't even eat. They can't eat, but they bought clothes of 38. Collect money now, you can't collect until the business died. Hello? So let me give you 2 out of 15. Then I'll continue tomorrow morning. Number 1, personal savings. Personal savings. If you want to raise capital for your dream, prove it by your own savings. How do you expect people to invest in the dream that you are not willing to invest into? If you believe in yourself, invest in yourself. That's why we tell you to save. One of the reasons why you save is so that you can have money to invest. So every money you make, a portion is to be saved. So, listen. If you need 1.2 million and you approach someone to assist you, the first question the person will ask, how much do you have? Say, I have 450. Once you say, I have 450, Out of 1.2, the person okay, if I had 100, only 550. Other people we had. But when he say, how much do you have? He say, nothing. Favor. Favor. He go travel away. Oh. You don't go see him again. He go they run away from you. Because the very people say nothing like this. Favor has it's like, so me, I'm a fool, Abi. So I should look at my money. Everybody has a dream. Everybody has vision. The problem with poor people is that they think that because you are generous, you have so much money. That's it. They now begin to blackmail you. When somebody is generous, it's not because they have so much money. It's because they have so much understanding. It's not so much money. But the way some people think is that, for him to give me 50, he must have 500. No! It may be that he has 80. And he just feels led to invest in your own, trusting God that God will send help to him. Out of 80, he give you 50. Ordinary, thank you, you can't say. Say how much you give, no be ordinary. If it's easy to gather 50, why all of them together, your father, mother, brothers, all of them never gathered 50? You know, sometimes the way people just, this entitlement. So number one is what? Number two is family and friends. I will close with that. Family and what? When you need help, that's what family is there for. When you need support, that's what friends are there for. Family and what? And friends. So years ago, when I grew up as a young man, I read a book. Tough times never last, but tough people do. And they began to share on all the challenges they went through building the Crystal Cathedral and how they were raising money. And said, whatever money you need, break it down. Break it down into 10. So if you need $1 million, can you get one person to give you 1 million? 2 people to give you 500,000? 4 people to give you 200,000? 10 people to give you 100,000? 20 people to give you. Say, break it down to the level your brain and your faith can carry. So then start looking for the people. Then I've used that thing for almost 30 something. It works. Hello? The first time I used it was in 1991. 1991, when I wanted to write 2 books at the same time. Friends and Friendship and the Power of Mercy. So I wrote the names of people that I thought can help me. Family and friends. Growing up in those days, we had a family member. When our mother would talk about palm sec, ni one, palm sec, ni one, palm sec, ni one, palm sec. So I didn't know as a young boy growing, I thought palm sec means permanent sec, that they will be there permanently. So our name was one of the person. Then there is another family that we all grew up together. My father is a custom officer. Their father too is a custom officer. That's okay. So I wrote down names of people. Then I didn't know that God was about to reveal my life to me. True life story. Let me just give you 3 out of the story. 3. Are you ready? 3. I went to the palm sec. Collected the address of my mother. Travel, enter bus 1, bus 2, bus 3. Enter the estate. At the gate, they went. They said, okay, I passed gate 1, gate 2. To tell you the level of where I go. When I got there, I shared the vision with her. Olumide Emmanuel retire. Retiring in me. I'm a retiree. Pension. So I'm like, permanent sec. Okay, palm sec. Okay, another palm sec. So that was the day I'm like, okay, palm sec is not permanent too. I didn't know it was that day I knew. The second one I went to, I did not know I was supposed to be a failure. That was the day I discovered I was supposed to be a failure. I will never forget. Dear Rabba, went there. And you know, they have welcomed me, they have served me yam and egg Saturday morning. I've taken yam and egg and Lipton tea. You know, say, is it bongo tea you want? You know, all kinds, just sat down there. Say, so why? So I've written the letter, so I wrote it. So wow, amazing. 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 Author, 2 books at once. I said, I've actually written some before that this one is just, I want to say, wow, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Olumide, you're a rascal. You are a pain to your mother, a pain to your father. The guy was just talking, I'm like, pain. How? You out of everybody in the barracks, because we grew up in the barracks. No, you are the last person that anybody, when they said they should predict the trajectory of people, you are not part of those that should ever make it in life. He was telling me, don't get more go away. Hello? So you mean you are now going to be an author? Your name will now be in the annals of history. Your name will be in the memorabilia of library, of intellectual, of the English was too much. I'm like, Kilagbe, Kileju. Are you giving me the money or not? Do you know how you will tell people all the story of your life? They will now tell you, why did you tell me? Why do you allow me to share all my secrets? No, the 5K. You say, even my children have never written any book. They have never written anything. You mean? It finished my life. I know poverty is bad though. Because in poverty they will tell you, in poverty they will tell you, if you are going to get the money, face the insult. So I was still facing the insult. Okay, after all he said and done, the man will just drop. So I've read it. We'll see what we can do. Till tomorrow, they are still seeing what they can do. Family and friends. But there are people I went to that said, no problem. I'm going to do something. Let me share this with you, because that's part of the kind of favor that is about to come upon somebody. So I kept looking for the money. Then we entered into 1992. Now, I was in Morris World Evangelism. And then a woman came to buy materials. I was the reception or front office officer or whatever. I was just there in like the office. We have video, VHS, everything. She came and bought a lot of stuff. And when she finished buying and paying, she kept going. I said, mommy, ma, your load. He said, no, I want to go and get my driver. So in my mind, you have to be very, the software in my head, I am here. You are going to call driver. For you to have driver, you want to go and call. You are not an ordinary person. So I said, mommy, what am I here for? I will carry it now. Driver, mommy, let's go. So I carried the load with this woman and moved to the car. As we got close to the car, the driver came out, rushed to come and call. I said, don't worry. So we got to the car. So the driver now put it there. So the woman looked at me. Said, you are a well brought up boy. Said, you are well brought up. So she brought out a card and gave it to me and said, if you ever need anything, contact me. Now, if I did not help her, there will be no card. If I didn't get the card, there will be no contact. Many of you, Niwa. So all this thing you are coming to just carry favor, you are a bad person. You don't get character. Hello? And this thing is not packing, it's there. You are just good. Not because you are expecting anything. So when all the things were going on, I said, this book no go come out. I just remembered. Because when I saw it, I saw London, America, and Ikeja. Barrister, solicitor, LLB, just throw it away. I didn't see because I was not, the thing just dropped on that woman. Said, So I went. Called the number. In those days, it was Nitel, whatever. So called the number. Said, that's I said, I want to come on Sunday. I said, it's okay, ma. After service on Sunday, I went there in the evening. Got to the gate, knock. They know how to press bell. After almost 20 minutes, somebody came and said, what are you? I said, he said, it's not possible. I said, what do you mean it's not possible? I said, I have an appointment with her. He said, how did you connect with her that you have an appointment? I'm like, big house. I said, I called this number. He said, where did you see this card? What? I said, oh God. that she gave it to me. Where did you meet her that she gave it? Interrogation at the gate. So go and ask her that motivational word evangelism, the boy that she said he was well brought up, that helped her carry load. Go inside. You'll be explaining yourself. That's how they allowed me to come in. So I came in. So the good boy, well brought up. How is your mother? Say, she's fine. I say, you are well brought up. Say, so what? I say, sir, mommy, I brought the letter. You read? Say, hey, friends and friendship, the power of mercy. See what? So you are writing about the power of mercy. See, that's a very, very complex topic for anybody to write about. How do you define the mercy of God? I said, no, that's. He said, so run me through the mercy. I said, no, mommy, that mercy is different from grace, so it's different from favor. I said, the mercy of God, the grace of God, the favor of God, the grace there now. God just the pump. That's why she said, wow, you're very intelligent, young man. He said, so how much do you have? I said, I collected 60,000 from my mother. He said, you are disturbing that poor woman. A woman will never meet you. You are disturbing that poor, you to bowl on mommy. No. So how much do you need in total? She gave me a check for the total money. Story never end though. Why was that man saying there's no way I will have seen her? She actually came into Nigeria 3 days before that day. And she was leaving the next day, which is Monday. She doesn't talk to anybody. Nobody relates. She doesn't relate to people. She's just special like that. Because I now later discovered that she was actually a judge of the Supreme Court. So they don't really relate with people. I didn't know, because I didn't understand all those LLB. I didn't know. Court to buy in London, court to buy in New York, court to buy everywhere. I thought my story has ended. I didn't know that my trouble was about to start. I now went to the first bank, Ikoyi, inside fuel station. Inside mobile fuel station for Ikoyi. Now he did that, I will not away. That's why I go there, carry check. He saw the money. They went inside, they just kept waiting. I don't know, say that police that they call, say, how do you know? Somebody has gone to steal Mama's check. My mother is not in Nigeria. My people, no be small story with the talk. They kept me there. And there's no telephone to now begin to. They kept. I said, look, I met her. I was in her house yesterday. They say it's not possible. That this account, that nobody has collected money from this account in over a year. That money enters, but money has never come out. Where did you see the check? You forged this signature. You this small boy. I said, It was another battle. Hello. Finally, we got the woman around maybe like 3. Around 3 or 4. She said, she's on her way to the airport. That she's the one. They said no. They want to see her to be sure she's the one. There's no video. They say no. This voice no. So the woman started coming to the airport. So when I'm telling you about strange favor, there is strange favor. There is helper, there is destiny helper. In the name that is above every name. Within these 90 days, strange favor will be your testimony. When the traffic was so bad that the woman could not make it to the bank, she now called somebody to go into the bank. I just heard Olumide say, Mama says she's coming. Don't go out of the bank. Even if they close the bank, stay inside. So the woman showed up after they closed. He said, I'm not going. I must collect my money. She's on the way. Once it's the bank, she came in, they opened door for her. She wanted. So I collected the money. When we got out, where is car? No car. Mama came with Okada. Driver was still on the road. She said, if I don't come, I don't know, they may go and arrest you. It's true, nobody has collected money. I don't give money to people. I'm actually a judge. That's why she now told me who she was. I don't relate to people. I said, I came in on Thursday. I'm leaving tonight. I was on the way to the airport. I said, hell, my people, till tomorrow. I've not seen the woman. I don't know, till tomorrow. Rise up on your feet. Lift up your hands to heaven. Lift up your voice to heaven. Repeat after me, Father. In this last quarter of the year, those who matter to my matter, let them locate me supernaturally.